Hi, this is Mrs. Decoteau, and I'm one of the school counselors in Keystone's guidance office. Today I'm going to read Reach for the Stars, How I Became an Astronaut. It's the story of Stephanie D. Wilson, written by Stephen Schutz. Read how I became an astronaut and share my dream. Join me on a trip to space. So this is a picture of Stephanie at age 6 on a family vacation in Niagara Falls. Curiosity. I was just like any other child. I was very curious, liked to travel, and always asked a lot of questions. This is a picture of the Horsehead Nebula out in space. Enthusiasm. In 8th grade, a homework assignment changed my life. Our teacher asked us to talk to grown-ups with interesting jobs. I spoke with an astronomer. An astronomer was bursting with enthusiasm as he talked about the millions of stars in the sky. That's when I became interested in space and decided I wanted to be an astronaut. This is a picture of Stephanie graduating with a Master of Science degree in aerospace engineering from the University of Texas at Austin in 1992. Education. I worked hard in school. My parents and teachers encouraged me to have faith in my abilities and to follow my dreams. My favorite subjects in school were science, languages, and music. I also became more interested in space travel. Practice. After college, I was honored to be chosen to join the astronaut training program at NASA. As I trained, I practiced many new skills over and over again until I could do them well. This is the crew of the Space Shuttle Discovery mission STS-120. And you can see Stephanie right in the middle. Excitement. At last, I was ready to go into space. On the day of the launch, I was very excited. I walked out of the building where we lived for a few days prior to the launch, wearing a 35-pound launch and entry suit. I had exercised to stay strong and ate healthy foods, including fruits and vegetables. That's why I had plenty of energy. The space shuttle needed a different kind of energy. And there's a picture of the space shuttle taking off for space. Energy. Liftoff. Big blasts of energy from the rocket engines push the space shuttle up and lift it off the ground. The space shuttle must fly extremely fast to go around the Earth. That's why the rocket engines keep blasting for liftoff. They stop once we reach space. And there's a picture. You can see the space shuttle going up, and the empty rocket engines and the main fuel tank falls back to the Earth. The space shuttle's main engines remain with the shuttle. Atmosphere. The atmosphere is a thin layer of air that wraps around the Earth. The space shuttle flies high above the atmosphere. Can you guess how long it takes to get into space above the atmosphere? Only 8.5 minutes. Along the way, the empty solid rocket engines and large fuel tank drop off and fall back to Earth. And there you can see the shuttle orbit and the atmosphere. Orbit. It's amazing. The space shuttle can fly 250 miles above the ground, but compared to the size of the Earth, it doesn't seem very high at all. Why doesn't the shuttle fall down? Unlike a ball that falls back down to the Earth, the shuttle flies so fast it actually falls around the Earth. The shuttle's path is called its orbit. And there she is in space. Weightlessness. Once the space shuttle goes into orbit, everything floats. It doesn't matter if you are upside down or right side up. Wonder. I can't believe that was a picture of me in space. We all learn in school that the Earth is round, but it's amazing to actually see it with your own eyes. This is Stephanie with Daniel Tanny, a flight engineer checking the instrumentation. Mission. Our mission included delivering a new section to the International Space Station. Children from around the country submitted names for this new section. Harmony was the winning name. My job was to use a special robotic arm to move Harmony from the cargo bay. Can you see Stephanie in this picture of the crew? Friendship. We made friends. Our crew of 7 worked together with 3 astronauts already on the International Space Station. This group included astronauts from Italy and Russia. Peggy was the commander of the International Space Station, and Pam was the commander of the space shuttle. It looks like it's landing. Success. Returning to Earth is not easy. The space shuttle moves much faster than a normal airplane. As it comes down, it rubs against the air and gets very, very hot. The bottom of the shuttle is covered with special tiles to protect it from the heat. If the tiles weren't there, it would burn up. Dream. I still dream. I dream about the millions of stars and planets. I dream about the different kinds of life forms that might be living out there somewhere. What is your dream? You should follow the dream that lies within your heart. Oh, it looks like there is a vocabulary list as well with all the terms used in the book. And that is the story of Stephanie D. Wilson and how she became an astronaut. Thanks for reading along with me tonight. Good night.